I'm going to try and watch all 5 of these terrifying animated horror stories without screaming. Welcome to another video where we dive into the darker side of animation. You might think animation is all fun and games, but today I'm sharing 5 terrifying animated horror stories that will stick with you. Animation is often seen as harmless, something for kids, but these stories prove it can be a vessel for true terror, challenging our perceptions of what's safe and what's not. Think about it. Animation can make the impossible seem real, and that's what makes it so scary. When you see something that's clearly animated but still manages to unsettle you, that's when you know it's done its job. For each of the 5 stories, I'll briefly describe the premise, the animation style, and what makes it particularly terrifying. Our first story is called The Annoying Orange. It's a popular web series that started as a comedy, but took a dark turn. The animation style is simple, yet effective, making it all the more creepy. What makes it terrifying is how it uses humor to lure you in before taking a dark turn. The second story is Charlie the Unicorn. On the surface, it's a cute animated video about a magical unicorn. But scratch beneath the surface and you'll find a dark tale of deception and terror. The animation style is colorful and whimsical, which makes the horror all the more jarring. This one will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about mythical creatures. The third story is The Russian Sleep Experiment. This one's based on an urban legend about a group of Soviet scientists who conducted an experiment on prisoners. The animation style is dark and gritty, making it feel all too real. What makes it terrifying is the psychological horror that unfolds. The fourth story is The Mandela Catalog. This one's a series of animated videos that present themselves as VHS tapes from the 80s and 90s. The animation style is retro and nostalgic, but the content is far from it. Each video is more unsettling than the last, making it a masterclass in building tension. Our fifth and final story is arguably the most disturbing. The Dying of the Light is an animated short that takes place in a world where the sun is dying. The animation style is hauntingly beautiful, but the world it depicts is one of unending terror. A group of creatures are forced to navigate this desolate landscape, and what they find is truly terrifying. These animated horror stories show us that terror can come in many forms. They can haunt us long after we've watched them, lingering in the back of our minds. If you're brave enough, comment below with your own favorite terrifying animated stories. If you want to see more horror content, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'll catch you in the next video if you dare.